Muster is the spirit.
Family.
Healing.
Unity.
Humility. It's family.
Indelible.
Forever.
The connection.
Unity.
Loyalty.
Extraordinary.
Family.
Love. Visceral.
Uniting.
Connection.
Promise.
Strength.
Family.
Commitment.
Spirit.
Legacy.
Extraordinary.
Togetherness.
Family.
Love.
Honor.
Us.
My baby's a sailboat captain at sea. We don't get to do as we please. My baby's a sailboat captain at sea.
For me, Muster is like the beating heart behind Aggieland and the traditions here, and I want everyone to be able to experience Muster like I have and really like feel how important and like special it is.
I believe it's A&M's greatest tradition, so it's so easy to share about, and I love sharing that with others.
I'm passionate about awareness because Muster is one of this university's most time-honored traditions, and I think it's so important for us as Aggies to gather and celebrate and remember those who walked this campus before us.
Awareness is a really big part of Muster because there are still a lot of Aggies and people that aren't Aggies that don't know what Muster is.
Being an awareness coordinator with Julia, I've been able to interact with so many different people that do know about Aggie Muster, and they've taught me so much. But with what I've learned through that, I've been able to tell other people who don't know about Aggie Muster what it is.
My favorite part about programs is that the night of the ceremony we get to see all the work that we've done all semester, all the planning, all the meetings, all the details come together in a successful event in order to honor those families.
My favorite part about Progs is the fact that all of our work has been towards the actual Muster ceremony. And so it's been really cool working throughout the entire semester, all for what amounts to be a 3-hour ceremony.
I think my favorite part about being on programs is that we all play such different roles on the night of Muster, and we do such different things to make the ceremony come together. And so it just kind of brings together all of our different personalities, and so it's just been such a fun year getting to know everyone, and that we're going to be able to use all of our different strengths to make Muster happen.
Say you don't mean that. All I ever wanted was to make you happy, give you the truth, anything to make you love me, any more than you do. My baby's a sailboat captain at sea. We don't give it, we do as we please. My baby's a sailboat captain at sea.
What makes me passionate is that it's something that all Aggies share, so past, present, and future. We all share in this tradition that unites us all and brings us together to honor members of our Aggie family.
Well, you see, in every TSIP house, and in every TSIP town, every TSIP eats his bread with the butter side down. But here in Progs, as you know, when breakfast or sup, we spread our bread with the butter side up.
What I love about interacting with the class of '69 is just hearing their stories about their time in Aggieland and then helping them convey what is special about their class to the current students.
Man, the class of '69 is just a hoot to work with. You've got so many people that obviously care so much about our school. I mean, they've stayed committed to it for 50+ years. And then they know how to have fun and be together.
The class of 1969 has taught me the true depths of the Aggie family and the Aggie spirit, and just what it means to love each other and what it means to celebrate camaraderie.
Being on speaker subcommittee, I knew because just the way that I was able to combine the thoughtful and analytical side, but also the relational side of getting to know our speaker, Dwight Robler, on such a personal level was kind of the moment that I knew that I was like supposed to be where I was, surrounded by the people that I am.
Favorite part, hands down, has got to be the people, but more importantly, what the people do. And that's love others. Truly, I know I feel love every single time around anyone from committee. I know a lot of the other committees probably feel the same, but I know for a fact everyone who comes in contact, whether that be a host, a grieving family, or just a visitor, I know they feel an immense, palpable presence of love.
That the fact that he's such a humble guy, he really understands the role of what it means to be the muster speaker, and he's so easy to talk to about anything, even as a student, and him being an Air Force colonel of 27 years. It's so easy to connect about our times about A&M, about life in general, and so great to learn so many life qualities from him. And seeing how he interacts with his wife just kind of wraps a bow around it. Just an overall amazing human being. We're so lucky to have him as a muster speaker.
I think the heart of muster is coming together in hard times and in good times, and I've really seen these families come towards me and love on me and help me love them more effectively, and I really think that's what muster is about.
I've seen the heart of muster through working with the honored families by seeing how much love and care they put into the reflections display. Something that our campus gets to put on means so much to these families that lost a loved one, and it's really unique to be able to play a part in that.
So I see the heart of muster as being the actual honorees, and I have the honor and privilege of speaking with the family members of the honorees almost every single day. And from the families, I get to hear the stories of all of these honorees. So I not only have, a name in a class year, but I get the actual stories. So I get the stories of the heart of muster.
Being one of the roll call coordinators, it's been awesome because I've gotten to interact directly with the families, and it's just been so cool hearing their stories and everything. And usually at the end, they'll tell us how appreciative they are of muster, and usually it's like their story of what drew them to A&M or like what impact they've had on campus.
The hosts are some of the most selfless people I've ever met. They're all here for the same purpose, and it's just really inspiring for me and Ivy to work with people like that.
It's just being able to share the Aggie tradition of muster with several individuals and students across A&M and seeing their love and passion for the tradition. It's just been so refreshing, and it's just been a great reminder of how we're all connected through the Aggie spirit.
And what's cool is that you get more opportunities to really just encounter the Aggie spirit that we all kind of like talk about and speak about. So that for me has been my favorite part about being on muster committee.
I think for me, my favorite thing has been the relationships that formed, whether that be people on committee, people I've worked with in the sense of like MSC, different places, and especially the families, just that different connection to so many different aspects of A&M.
I think my favorite part about muster committee has just been all of the people on committee with me. I have gotten to learn so much from all of them and all of their different personalities. It has been such an incredible blessing just getting to learn more about each and every one of them and just getting to celebrate muster with them.
Whether we're hanging out with the class of 69 or trying to figure out how to best respect someone who's lost a loved one recently, it's always a great privilege.
Muster has taught me that there is value in every story that we are privileged to tell and the Aggies' names that we honor on the roll call.
So the most impactful thing for me has been how my understanding of muster has changed and how my love for muster has changed over the years. What I originally loved about muster has grown so much more and developed into what it is today.
I love being on muster committee just because everyone is so selfless. That everyone is here to serve the Aggie community, to serve the families that we are honoring on the night of muster, to serve the 50th class reunion.
So when that person goes away and that darkness enters, through muster we choose to surround that darkness with light, most tangibly through the light of the candle that we use at the ceremony, but also in the love and camaraderie that surrounds each of the families as they choose to bring their darkness into the light and share their grief with us, but also share all of the love that they had for their person. And so through my 3 years on the muster committee, I have been so privileged to see how we choose not to ignore the darkness, but rather to bring it into the light and to feel the love that exists within our Aggie family and also just within humankind.
Adonai, have mercy